So I'm here at Shaw's Cove and looking at upper tide pools. I've worked the whole upper, and I've been across the whole bay, and they're empty as empty. So she's a diver. So what'd you see out there today?
We saw some urchins. We saw a grouper.
You did see a grouper, one?
We did see a grouper.
Nice.
We did see two sand...
Sharks?
No. Yesterday, my husband saw an angel shark.
Yeah, they're around.
Our dive master typically sees octopus. But
you didn't see any
we
octopus.
Didn't see an octopus.
You know, they'll tell you that, but
yeah.
So
we looked for one, didn't see one.
They're not around, and so, but starfish, none.
We did not see starfish.
Not one starfish.
Not one.
See, that's telling. So these people that say the starfish come back, because this is famous for our starfish right here.
Correct.
And so you should have been seeing a lot of leatherbacks. We even get California crimsons in here. And so this matches my thesis. So these people that tell you the starfish have came back.
They weren't down there. I didn't see one.
So that's important that I really appreciate you.
No problem.
And
we dove yesterday as well.
Yes, you did. What'd you see yesterday?
My husband saw the angel shark.
Nice.
Of course, lots of Garibaldi, cod. I'm trying to remember. I don't identify the...
So what, the urchins that you saw, were they purple or red?
They were purple.
Out of purple. What would you say? Have you been diving for a long time?
Since 2001.
So you know what they look like underneath there?
Yeah.
So
they were dark purple.
With the size of the urchin, would you say?
They were hiding under the rocks, but I would say they were, it was hard to tell.
So they were pretty good size.
Pretty good
What
size.
about the anemones? Did you see many of those, the flowers?
A couple of them.
A couple,
yeah.
Wow.
And a couple nudibranchs.
You did see,
varieties.
you saw two nudibranchs. So
yes,
I've run into a few of those, but you guys are down in that reef.
That's correct.
So you should be, we're talking one of the best reefs in California right here.
We should probably be seeing more.
Guaranteed.
I recall when we were certified, we started diving in 2001, but got our certification in 2004, open water, and then 2005 advanced, and we did a lot of dives here and at Catalina. And I do recall...
Compare and contrast.
Comparing to today, 15 years later, we saw a lot more in 2004.
So I blame a lot on the Fukushima disaster. So I document this post-Fukushima 2011. I'm friends with the little lifeguard here. And so what happened, the acute collapse happened in 2012 here.
Okay.
So what happened, the starfish went away in 2012. Now they'll tell you it's wasting disease. And so scientists are mystified about, so we've had 300 gray whales wash up, starve to death on the California coast this year alone.
I did not
300.
Know. That's not making the news.
No, it's a catastrophe. You Google it, it's out there. And so I'm the guy on that. And then so we've got a free fall. Of course, the salmon have collapsed on the Columbia River. We're only 100,000 in the Columbia this year, the Chinook. The orcas right now are in Monterey Bay.
They're in Monterey Bay. Okay.
So the southern pod have left. There's only 72 left. So they Chinook salmon. So for them to be in the fall or in the spring is rare. They've never been there in June in history. They've never been there, let alone in July. They're there, and they're feeding on starving grays and their pups.
Oh, no.
And so now the great whites, of course, showed up there from Hawaii.
In Monterey Bay right now?
Yeah, because they're in there feeding on the starving grays.
Oh,
they'll eat those whales for days,
What's contributing to the starving grays?
Well, they're plankton feeders.
They're plankton
So the same thing as the urchins and the starfish, the biggest animals and the smallest animals eat the same thing.
Yeah.
So my theory is that Fukushima broke the chain, the energies and everything else we've synergized, which I call Fuktonium. So the anchovies and sardines went 5-6 years ago, and it's simple, big fish eat little fish.
Yeah.
Urchins feed on the same thing that gray whales feed. They're plankton feeders.
Yeah.
So when we break the upper 30 feet of the photoplankton, what do you think is going to happen?
The big ones?
Yeah, it's an eco chain, right? We all learned that when we were little kids in 3rd grade.
Yep.
Are you a California native?
Yes.
Yeah, so you got taught this.
Yes.
We all got taught it, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much. My name's Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
And I just barely walked up and met you, freelance. Yeah. I really appreciate you.
No problem, Kevin.
That's important stuff.
Yeah, we're here right here at Shaw's Cove, July 21st, 2019.
Thank you.